Welcome back, Gadgeteers. Today we're going to take a look at the Moto Z2 Play phone. This particular model that we have here is a 64 gigabyte storage model with 4 gigabytes of RAM. We're going to do an unboxing and then we're going to talk more about the specs and have a close look at this phone. Now, the 64 gigabyte model typically sells for $499 on the Motorola website or about $450 on Amazon.com, but if you look for it on sale, sometimes you can get the Moto Z2 Play for about $350 when it's on sale. So the unit just slides out of the box, and on top is a Hello Moto card that is removed simply by flipping it up and sliding it out. And then the phone itself lays in the case, and it has a small tab at the bottom you simply pull up, and underneath the phone in the red cardboard box is also the paperwork, which we'll get to in just a second. You have inside here a standard USB-A to USB-C cable, and you also have a quick charger included in the box. And this quick charger is capable of charging the phone to 8 hours of standby time in 15 minutes. Now, the paperwork itself is a little bit lean. It has a small, what they consider a manual, but at least it is in color, and it does at least have the instructions to help you install the SIM card and use the tool to pop out the tray. Also included is a very brief safety, regulatory, and legal document, as well as the SIM tray pop-out tool. The phone itself is beautiful aluminum case. It is very, very thin and light. Now, the camera itself is popped out just a little bit, and of course back here we have the connector for the Moto mods, which can be added on to the phone. We have the power switch on the side, as well as up and down volume rocker. Well, actually there's separate buttons. We have the USB-C connector on the bottom, and a headphone jack, which is a welcome sight. Nothing here on this side, and then finally the SIM and memory card tray is on the top. Now, do be careful when you're setting up your phone. There is a lot of legalese that you need to look at very carefully, including some that locks you into binding arbitration after the first 30 days if you don't respond either via email or in writing to Motorola. So make sure you have a look at that. Now, this phone sports a Super AMOLED 5.5-inch display, and this video just doesn't do it justice. It's actually a beautiful display, very sharp and easy to read. The system has a Snapdragon 626 processor with a 2.2 GHz octa-core CPU and an Adreno 506 GPU. Now, as mentioned before, if you do get the 64 gigabyte model, it does come with 4 gigabytes of LPDDR3 memory. The 12 megapixel rear facing camera has a dual autofocus. It uses both laser autofocus and phase detection autofocus, which means that the picture is actually very sharp. Color saturation is a wee bit in some of the photos, but the focus really makes up for it and is very fast on focus. The forward-facing 5 megapixel selfie cam wasn't quite as good in studio light or in normal light conditions, but overall it'll get the job done. The Moto Z2 Play is available unlocked for most major carriers, including Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, and T-Mobile, or you can get it as a Verizon exclusive. Our Lunar Gray phone here does come with NFC near field communication, so those of you who want to transfer data between phones or do credit transactions without pulling out your credit card can do that. The Z2 Play has Bluetooth version 4.2 LE, as well as a 802.11 ABGN 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi, and even a built-in FM receiver. The phone has a nano coating technology that creates a water repellent barrier to help protect against moderate exposure to water, such as accidental spills or splashes or possibly light rain, but it's really not designed to be submersed in water or exposed to pressurized water of any sort. So don't consider this phone waterproof. Although there are a few Motorola apps, the phone is fairly close to a stock Android feel, and performance-wise does do very well. Now, for $349, this is definitely worthwhile, but on the non-sale price for $450 to $500, maybe not so much. There is quite a bit of competition in the smartphone market today, and quite frankly, you can always look around and probably find something equivalent for a little bit less than $500. Certainly, if you're looking for a mid-range phone, this phone is a good deal, especially if you're not willing to spend $1,000 on a top-tier phone. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this review, please like and subscribe, and drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and if you do have this phone, let me know how it's worked out for you. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time on Fast Gadgets. This video was made possible with support from viewers like you. If you find this video useful, consider becoming a patron for as little as $1 a month at patreon.com/FastGadgets.